to Marketplace Africa, where we cover the biggest economic trends impacting the continent. Right now, I am in Accra, Ghana, and whether it's office buildings, residential housing, or even shopping malls, real estate development is on the rise in this country. And even though Ghana's economy has taken a recent dip, that's not stopping developers from breaking ground.
It has 93 apartments, which is residential. And then it has 3,000 square meters of retail and another 3,000 square meters of car parks.
Nana Kwame Bediako believes now is a great time to build in Ghana. This mixed-use property on Accra's popular Oxford Street is one of 3 ongoing projects his company is developing around the city, including this 40-unit building near the airport with his mother's face imprinted on it. Ghana's economic growth has dropped below the average for sub-Saharan African countries over the past 2 years, and the value of the country's currency has depreciated. But developers like Bediako see this downturn as an opportunity.
I would say if I was a farmer, I would be planting seeds now, because we've realized that by 2020, this country will have a very good booming economy. And at that time, it's he who that have the most would harvest.
You can see seeds planted all over Ghana's capital and surrounding areas. It's hard to find any part of the city where there isn't a construction crane or a sign advertising new property. I asked the country's president what's driving all this development at a time when there's a lull in the economy.
I think that the challenges with the economy have been a temporary dip, but we can see that the construction sector is still seeing very robust investment and growth. It is mostly driven by commercial first, that is, new shopping malls are coming up, high-rise buildings for office complexes, and then also luxury apartments. Those are the main drivers, of the market so far.
This particular one will cost you probably about over $1 million.
$1 million US?
Yes.
Many of the new properties are designed to cater to the country's middle to upper class and the large number of expatriates working in the energy sector. After significant amounts of oil was discovered off of Ghana's shores in 2007, many flocked to the country. But oil prices have dropped and jobs in the industry have not increased as once expected. Do you worry about overdevelopment or perhaps office buildings sitting empty without the necessary demand if people don't have the jobs they need?
As the economy grows, I think that the demand for these offices and commercial complexes continues to increase. And we can anticipate that if you look at our projection of our growth figures, we're looking at 7% and above growth going into 2017 and beyond. And so I think that the construction that is going on now will find that the demand is still strong going forward.
The people behind Ghana's newest luxury hotel are banking on that.
Kempinski Hotel Accra Gold Coast City will have the largest room inventory with 269 guest rooms, 5 stars. And in addition to the hotel itself, we will have also an exclusive high-end retail mall.
The hotel is scheduled to open in less than 2 months. It's the beginning of a 35-hectare development called Gold Coast City that will include residential, retail and office buildings.
When we started this project, it was in 2009. We broke ground in 2010, and Ghana had started to pump oil in 2011. Things were looking good. Unfortunately, the last 2 years, the development, the price of oil, and the depreciation of the CD has had a differential impact on what we are doing. But we're not here for the short term. It's really a long-term project. We believe even if the economy is down, something like this of quality will transcend what the economy is doing.
Bediako had similar hopes as he planned to build his own city within a city, a residential and industrial development called Petronia City, covering more than 800 hectares. The initial plan was to house thousands of residents in a town near the oil discovery, but the change in the economy has caused him to alter his strategy. Was that perhaps a little too ambitious, do you think?
Yes, it was too ambitious. I mean, if the economy is changing, then people are not going for a place to live, rather to find a job first.
Okay.
Then think of a place to live. So I decided to build an industrial park. So I wanted to create something that it will become a hub, where people can do cross-border movements from other countries.
So even during a down economy, developers are still looking at the Gold Coast as a stable foundation to build on.